Hi and welcome. Right now we're going to go over quickly 6 application tips that's probably stopping you from submitting your HCC application. The very first tip will be if your account is locked. If you're a returning student and you've tried your password and you just can't remember, you probably will lock your account. Once it's locked, you have 2 choices. You can either contact the registrar's office and they will unlock your account for you. Normally that takes 24 to 48 hours. They'll give you a new password, sign in with that password, and you can go ahead back into your account. Or you can just go ahead and create a new account, and the 2 accounts will link over your social security number and your birthday. And you know they link because your student number does not change. If you get a new student ID number, comment and let us know so we can merge your 2 accounts if you choose that option. Tip number 2 is dashes in the phone number. It doesn't really tell you on the application, but you have to have dashes in your phone number to create your account and to the application itself. So make sure that you're putting dashes in your phone number in this format. So make sure you're putting dashes in the phone numbers. It seems so silly, but it stops so many people. Next one's also about dashes. This one's dashes in the social security number. Make sure you're putting dashes in the social security number and in this format. If you do not have a social, you can still submit your application online by using the 9 as I have them listed here. However, if you do have a social, I don't recommend using the 9 because then if you want to get financial aid or something like that, then you'll have to bring in your actual card, have us scan the card, and put it into your account to change it. So you have a social, please put your real social, and if you don't have a social, that's when you can use the 9. Tip number 4 is about residency. Residency is really complicated, and if you do the whole application and after you receive your email about 24 to 40 hours after you submitted your application, you get an email saying that you're out of state. Don't worry about it. Come in and someone will help you. But just to get the application submitted, when it gets to the question, date to begin establishing residency in Florida, make sure you use a full date format. So that's all it will say claimant name, relationship, address, and then that date. That date has to be a month, day, and year. If you don't know the month, day, and year, and you're born here, go ahead and put your birth date, or you can use the month, day, and year that your license was, the license that you're using to claim residency was issued, be it their mom, be it your dad, be it yours if you're over the age of 24. Just put month, day, year in this format. Otherwise, the application will not let you go through. So make sure you put the full month, day, and year. The next one is also about residency. Like I said, residency is really confusing, and you're probably going to be a little confused. So when you read the question, do you understand the above information regarding your residency status? We're obviously going to click no. But to have the application go through, you have to click yes. And if you don't understand it, come in and someone can explain more about residency to you. It is kind of confusing, so you're not alone. Tip number 6 is on the last 2 questions of the application, you must read and agree. The little paragraphs, the first one's about FERPA. It tells us when you leave here, we're going to allow us to give your transcripts to your next school or to an employer or wherever you want to send it. You're allowing us to have that release already built in. And the second one is that everything you say on this application is true. So make sure both last questions are clicked yes, and then type your name for the signature. The bonus tip is the application does not check for errors as you go along. It only checks for errors when you hit submit. So after you hit submit on the top of the submit page, you might get a red error box like this one. And in this box, it will say, please specify birth date. And you look up and down the page and you don't see birthday. It's because birthday's on a different page. But if you click on the words that are in the parentheses, it will jump to that part of the application. So you can go and fix all of these errors. Once all of these errors have been dealt with and disappear, that's when you can submit the application. And that's about it. So I hope you guys have a great day and have fun submitting your application.